One, two, three. Hey everybody, it's me, TEW2020. Welcome to Revolution Pro. It's second pay-per-view of its history. It is RPW Lights Out, baby, held on the Saturday, week 4 of February 2011. It's been held in front of 200 people. A sold out Sheppey Leisure Centre. I know, hear me out. What a mental occasion. Anything that I need to preface first? Yeah, cool. Top right, there might be a little card thing that says, hey, can you watch the rest of the series? Because it's really fun. And obviously you want to see the build-up to the big review, don't you? Smile. But yeah, I say there's nothing left for us to really do except from get straight into the show, where we'll start off with Rebecca Knox getting herself a win over local worker. Again, I just had a bunch of... For the show, I just made sure I went out and bought the entire local workers in, just so I could get in some talent to put over people. You'll see later, you need someone that's going to get put over. And I also brought in Johnny Saint back in again because I needed a semi-decent road agent for some of the big matches tonight, so they're not complete flops. But yeah, Becky Knox gets himself a bit of momentum. She had cool momentum, she was the only one on the entire roster with some, so maybe a win on the pay-per-view will help her out. Moving on. Hopefully. In the pre-show Battle Royal, featuring everyone who's not on the card tonight. Sorry for everyone on that. Keith Lee wins the 20-man Mayhem Battle Royal. Yeah. Wasn't really much I could do about that. I just really wanted to put over John Moxley. Just really wanted to put over the people that weren't on the roster. I wanted to make sure they were on the card because people were going to complain, basically. Yeah, Moxley and VIP were the final four, and Moxley was the final elimination. Keith Lee had the most eliminations overall. Maybe that gave him a big pop boost. Who knows? I'm just trying to gauge to see who is fit for that push, I guess. Move on to the main show. We start off with Celeste Bonin and her client, Alexander Rusev, out in the middle of the ring. Much carrying that. Ready to see a quick match. Quick match between the other guy we signed from the local worker screen, Danny Gargano, my boy. Got absolutely smacked about. He was actually really unhappy with this booking, which he needs to pipe down. Where, yeah, Rusev in 6 minutes just taps him out with an accolade after a bit of domination. You love to see it, don't you? We move into Spud trying to get on the card as much as he can, just saying he can wrestle in a sling. Because he obviously can't wrestle tonight. It's him turning up in basically a hospital bed with a sling around his arm, can't even get his jacket on. He's got his little wristband thing, you know, the little wristband thing that says you've not been you're still actually in the hospital. He's got that on. And he comes up to Stephenville and says, I'll wrestle. Put me in the ring right now. Put me in the ring right now. I bet you could do it. And Zack Sabre Jr. comes down and runs him back to his seat. Yeah. ZSJ's match is out next. Big match. ZSJ out next. Needs to come down and see who's going to challenge him tonight. And just happens to run Spud out off the block because why not? It's Spud. He's comically getting kicked in the head. We've got 50, yes sir. 50, baby. And it could have been better if I put Johnny Saint on it, fuck. But about that, great listening and decent reaction from the crowd. ZSJ defeated Kenny Omega in 15 minutes by submission with the senior stretch. ZSJ makes defense number 3. Oh, if only I just put this on last. That's such a good match. God, ZSJ is a big match. ZSJ in the building. Yeah, with how good his match has been, there's no reason to not drop and take the title off him. And thought Kenny did well. 41, that's not bad. Better than some of the main event guys. But we'll move on to the hype package for Mercedes Martinez vs Brittany Knight, which is on next. That match gets a 32. And a decent match, Brittany Knight defeats Mercedes Martinez in 15 minutes with a night light. That's defense number 1 of the RPW Women's title. Yeah, Mercedes with a 42, Brittany with a 32. I just wanted to build up Brittany Knight tonight. I think giving her some wins is the best way to get her performances up. No notes, but that 32 is not bad for a women's match, especially in this mod. But we move to the next segment, which is the... well, as expected. Well, Kana and Hikaru Shida come down and stare down Brittany Knight from the middle of the ramp. Looks like I'm going to have to find a mouthpiece for them because they do not have a... because obviously they don't speak the English. I'm a fucking idiot. But, yeah, Kana and Hikaru Shida both come out and stare at Brittany Knight. As Brittany Knight rolls to the outside and runs the fuck away as we build up for the next match, which is the tag match. Here comes the video package for the Coffees versus Dunne and 7. And in said match, it gets a 38, which not that bad. And a decent match. Pete Dunne and Trent 7 do defeat the Coffee Brothers in 15 minutes when Pete Dunne tapped Mark Coffee out. They win the RPW World Tag Team titles. After seeing that, it was that first event where I saw the 4 and 14 has not left me, and realized I made an immediate mistake by giving the Coffee Brothers the titles. So immediately rectified it, bringing Pete Dunne and Trent 7. And I think they're going to be better champions anyways. I prefer a heel champion for the tag division because I feel like I can just slap faces together and maybe just test chemistries and stuff. See if I can create a great tag team. But yeah, especially with the heels, the face we have on our roster. I think we have more tag team specialist faces than we do heels. And I also just like Pete Dunne and Trent 7. Just think they're good workers. Move on to the post-match beatdown. It's as expected. Pete Dunne and Trent 7 just had not had enough. They just start just full on pelting the Coffees with just their fists. And who else can't make the save but Pink Thunder themselves? Willie Mack and Martin Kirby come out and make the save, running the dastardly heels off to the back. It's just like so funny too about Martin Kirby running up behind them. Martin Kirby just never fails to amaze me. Move on to the next segment, which is Stephenville saying, "Ladies and gentlemen, now it's time for your main event." Don't know why it sounds like that, but yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for your main event. As Stephenville comes out and really gives the ambiance as a local band comes out to come and play Andy Boy Simmons down to the ring. Yeah, for this event we decided to go out and spend $500 on a local band because it's gonna, I don't know, do something to the event, might bring up the ratings or something. But yeah, so I went, well, what's the way to bring them into the event? Then just have an Andy Boy Simmons come out to him. Why the fuck not? A Fatal 45, that's much better than expected. And your champion, Mighty Skull, was then also played down to the ring by said band. And in the main event, we got a 47, let's fucking go. And we had that great heat and good wrestling. Mighty Skull retains his title against Andy Boy Simmons by pinfall with a graduation. Mighty makes defense number 1 of that world heavyweight title. Yeah, I don't think I need to explain why decision. Andy Boy Simmons, much as I love the guy, I can't feasibly take the title off Skull. Once again, I think the faces on this roster are probably stronger than the heels, and I really like Mighty as champion, especially just that picture of him with his fucking dodgy trim looping over his head. That just makes so much sense. But that finished the show. And we get a 41. Let's fucking get it. That is so good. I'm buzzing about that. 41. Big match. Zach pulling out the 50. Mighty Skull and Andy Boy Simmons putting on a clinic. New tag champs. Not retaining of the women's belt. A strong pre-show battle royale with Keith Lee winning, Becky Knox winning, Rusev starting his reign of 100 wins, 0 losses. But I think that was a really good show. I really do think that might be one of my favourite cards I've booked on TEW2020. But yeah, hopefully you all enjoyed this card as much as I did booking it. I think I think this really sets up pretty well for the future of RPW. Anyways, that will be it for me. I'm trying to think of what I was going to say. I forgot already. I remember now. Thank you very much, lads, for making it to the end of this 10-minute video. I know pretty long given this series. But, yeah. I'll see you lot later, I guess. Can't what you thought on the card, please. I need someone to tell me that they watched this card. But anyways, yeah, lads, I'll see you in a bit. Yeah, bye, lads. In a bit. Take care.